our MASK-scare-a-thon. I did not change our banner up at the top, but today is all about masks. Let me see if I can do it real quickly. Wouldn't that be fun? I just got to tell you, it is so awesome to be here with you each and every week. So don't forget, we count all of our giveaways based on your comments. And so, of course, my husband likes to call me right when I go live. Isn't that so funny? So first things first, this is that moment where look above, make sure you grant StreamYard permission so we can see your name. And the first thing we are asking, of course, everybody is tell us who you are and where you're joining us from. Actually, we would see who you are, of course, when you allow StreamYard permission. And just tell us where you're checking us out from. Let's see what we got so far. We have oh, I love that. I can't even say it as beautiful as that. Hello. I will probably mess up a lot tonight, and it's worse when I have to speak Spanish, but I'm so excited you're here. Who's your consultant? Not only where are you calling in from, but who's your beauty consultant? D is on. I love it. And I've got Alicia from East Lake. We've got D from San Diego. I almost said San Antonio. So we're so excited for all of you to be on. Definitely, it is a night that you don't need to be scared about. We are, of course, talking about scary face, right? And I think that many times when we get together with our customers, people oftentimes say, "Oh yeah, maybe I don't really have a lot of skin issues," and then all of a sudden we get a little real. We taking off your makeup. Oh my gosh, what is it about taking off your makeup? It's wild how you just get so connected. It's almost like being at the hairstylist, you pull your hair back and get all crazy. And then of course the real secrets come out. And I think that sitting with a woman and allowing her to take off any kind of makeup or just dirt on her face and giving her that little mask, oh my gosh, all of a sudden she starts to see areas that she wants to improve upon or that she's so great, but she forgot. And that's why I love what I do. So I'm just curious, what do you love about what you do? If you're a guest on tonight, we've got some awesome giveaways, and I've got to go somehow I forgot to pull my little basket, so I might have to scoot around and get my basket of goodies. But we are doing giveaways for tonight, and it's all based on your comments. And so I just encourage you to keep those comments going. But I would love to know, what do you love about what you do? Because that's always something that brings joy to my heart. I was a dietitian. I worked in the hospital. I loved my life. And I went to this Mary Kay party. And it was so funny because I actually sat there like this, like, I don't wear makeup, and I needed it. I was a hot mess. But here's the truth. I had never had anyone teach me, and nobody had ever taken the time or showed me that I was special. And I really appreciated sitting with my beauty consultant. It turned out to be Joanna, and many of us know. But and yay, we've got some other people joining us. But when I sat with Joanna, it allowed me to feel like, oh my gosh, somebody actually cares to listen to me about my skin issues. Wow. And I don't have to feel like some kind of stranger in the department stores, which I don't know if you guys ever, walk through a department store. Sometimes I just never felt as professional. So when I sat with my beauty consultant and we were able to clear my skin, give me that beautiful, vibrant glow, oh my gosh, I became a new person. So of course, that is our goal for tonight. It doesn't have to be scary to take good care of your skin. And that is what we are going to be doing. We've got some awesome guests in the house. Monique joined us. And of course, we've got Alicia says she absolutely loves helping other women feel beautiful. And I think that is, it's just a special thing. So you guys, Mary Kay has a lot of resources and just ways to support all types of skin, whether you are a man, whether you are a teenager, whether you are somebody who's never really taken care of their skin and you are elderly, you still are breathing and you're live, and your skin is your biggest defense. Okay, little medical thing here because I am geeky like that. Do you realize like your skin has a purpose? And as we get into this winter time or the fall, some of you are in more cold climates, our skin is the defense to protect us. And what we don't oftentimes realize is taking care of our skin, even just our arms. When we have brittle skin, when we have not taken care, not just our face, but our skin, infection can get into the body. So it's so much more than vanity, you guys. It's called health. And I love empowering you to be your best self. Yes? Who else loves to just take care and be their best self? So we've got Fran. We've got some people saying Fran is their beauty consultant. Monique is excited to celebrate with Fran there locally. And we're going to dive in. I got to tell you that masking and our scare-a-thon is, it's not going to be scary. I'm not going to scare you other than I might look a little funny, but you guys, this is going to be all about you. So if you have some samples, I'm going to tell you that the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cleanse the skin. And if you have a Mary Kay cleanser, that's really a smart place to start. Let me tell you why. When I sat and I realized I was getting some stuff from the department store, or actually I wasn't getting anything, freebies, you know, those little minis, that's all I could ever afford when I was young. But I would get like stuff at the grocery store. I would get stuff at like, you know, the CVS or Target. And I was using these multiple products. And when you use multiple products, unfortunately, it's like chemical warfare on the face. So when I sat with my beauty consultant and I learned, oh, this is a system, right? Think of your favorite baker. Who here? Comment below. Having troubles getting video to load. I don't either, Miss Pega, but keep on keeping on, my girl. So maybe it's your internet. But have you ever had somebody in your life who's a great chef or a baker? And I'm telling you right now, if they made a cake and left out the eggs, would you think it tasted a little funny? Well, our system of skincare is just as important as following a recipe to have the final product. And cleansing is one of the most important things. We have a lot of cleansers. I do recommend cleansing first before you do a mask. So we're going to go ahead right now. And if you have a cleanser, go ahead and cleanse your skin. I do love having our Skinvigorate brush. So I'm going to talk to you tonight. I might do the charcoal mask on my nose, but I just want to tell you a couple things. While you're cleansing your skin, go ahead and do that. Let me know, comment if you are cleansing your skin with us, and it's okay if you're not, but let me just tell you first, you want to cleanse your skin. Yes, the 4-in-1 cleanser. Absolutely. We just had a comment. So you want to cleanse with the 4-in-1. So of course, pulling back your hair, that helps just to make sure that you don't get stuff in it. But the 4-in-1 cleanser is great because it's helping to get off impurities, which aren't makeup. It's actually dust. 87% of dust is dead skin. But also when you light a candle, when you cook with oil, all of those actually produce free radicals. When you're outside and there's construction and there's all this pollutants, all of that stuff hits our skin. And we want to have a defense. And that is what anti-aging products do. But also when you're using a good system, your skin is going to be more hydrated and have a better protection. Does that make sense? Give me some love. And if yes, they're cleaning and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so cleansing first. And I learned something new today. I want to share this with you. But there are some things out there that are talking about these kind of brushes, or other companies are saying theirs is so great because it creates a lift. Well, guess what? It's the actual technology that Mary Kay has in our sonic brush, the vibrational technology that is sonic, like Clarisonic and Miasonic, all those expensive things. We actually have the same technology. So instead of $299 or $199 for those devices, ours is $75, and it is fabulous. Now here's why it's so helpful for creating the lift. Because facial massage not only will clean out the pore more, but it brings oxygen because it's stimulating the skin, and it brings oxygen to the surface of the skin. And with oxygen, we stay alive. With oxygen, our skin actually strengthens. So this brush is so much better than just cleaning out the dirt. It is something you can do on your neck, on your face. It's great for men, and you can take off this cleanser part and use the massaging head. And that, again, anytime you're doing a facial massage, you're going to have those products be able to go deeper, and you're stimulating the skin. So, okay, no, you don't want any more of that Olay. Of course, there's lots of great brands out there, but let me just tell you, when you become a Mary Kay customer, we totally love loyalty, and we spoil you for being loyal. And you're going to see the results better when you are consistent and you're doing the system. So don't worry, it's not scary. But tonight we're going to move on to our next, our first mask. We're going to talk about charcoal mask and what it is and why it's so great. And I might put some stuff on my face. It's okay if you're not doing this. I had a comment saying I won't be able to put it on, but it's absolutely okay. Why is this mask so great? Well, first of all, it is rosemary and peppermint. It is a charcoal, which is activated charcoal. It's not going to be tight on your skin. You're not going to have to worry about peeling it off and being painful. But what you would be doing, and I'll actually put some on my nose, and this is a 20-minute mask. So for tonight, I'm going to be doing a couple different masks, and everybody should have a couple of these. You don't use them every single day, but when you are noticing from wearing our masks or just being sort of, maybe you've been busy and you haven't exfoliated your skin as well as you would like to, you start feeling some bumps here and there. This is a mask that I would highly recommend at least every 2 weeks. This is something you can use. Now, you can use it every couple days, but it is not a necessity. It is something that is luxuriant and will help clear out the pores. Like I said, if you're dealing with maskne, or like my kids are athletes, they get it a lot on their back. Oh my gosh, if you want a crazy fun thing, do this on the feet. This is a little wacky, but there are Reiki kind of massage and all those kind of places that they do this toxic pull from your feet. And I've done that before, and that was pretty cool. So you can actually see stuff being pulled. So the activated charcoal pulls 6 layers deep. So it is a wonderful product that does a lot of good stuff. This is going to look dark as it's wet, and then it will lighten. As it's lightening, you will see some white dots that are pulled to the surface. And those are those bits of impurities. Basically, it's oil or sebum that's been caught in the pore. Now, let's just talk about why it's important to mask. What is masking anyway? So every 3 to 5 days, our skin, so at the very top of our skin, this is called the epidermis. When I was in grade school, tell me if you've ever done this. Comment if this is, I'm technologically challenged. It's okay. We're happy you're here. And thank you for joining us, Anne. But when I was in grade school, I'll never forget, we used to walk around and go, hey, your epidermis is showing. And we just had so much fun being silly. So your epidermis is the top layer of skin. It's actually your dead skin. Down below is your dermis, which is the fresh baby skin. It's the skin that's still alive. Well, every 3 to 5 days, the top layer dies. If you're not pulling off that top layer with some kind of an exfoliating treatment, then guess what? All of your lotion, all of your serums, they're just going on top of dead skin. So guess what? All your money for those wonderful SPF moisturizers, those wonderful serums, it's all being absorbed by what? The dead skin. And all of the serums that are anti-aging, or for dark spots, or for helping to reduce the pores, they're not going deep to the baby skin. So do y'all see the importance of getting out the dead stuff? Now, I know if you have the 4-in-1 cleanser, you've got a teeny weeny exfoliator in there, so you're helping to get off some of that dead skin. But if you're using our purifying cleanser, or of course the botanical cleanser, those are just cleansers without any kind of exfoliant. So you're going to really want to add some kind of a mask. Now, Mary Kay has another new mask, and I'm going to put some of this on my face. I love the pink clay mask. This is a limited edition, which means it'll be around for a short period of time, but it won't be around forever. It has plumeria. Oh my goodness. This is a clay mask. It's kaolin clay, and it's going to pull out some of the extra oils. So how is it different from, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so it actually is, if you have it, if you're following along at home and you've already cleansed, you can put your charcoal mask anywhere you want. And this is a clay mask. Oh man, it smells. You can have that very light. It's fragrance free. And actually, let me tell you, this is also fragrance free. The natural peppermint and the natural rosemary oil in it is what you're smelling. This also has honeysuckle. It has so many great things and can be used, a great stocking stuffer, but can be used for gifts. Oh my gosh, I use this all the time for gifts. When my kids have a birthday party, guess what? This is what they get to bring along for their birthday parties. The clay mask is a little bit of a different product. So I'm actually going to pull up, I'm going to see if I can share, because I want to share a picture and just show you some of the differences. So the pink clay mask revives dull, fatigued skin, reveals clean skin and a natural glow, helps skin feel soft and beautiful, has a plumeria extract, which is known to have antioxidant properties, and that helps the free radicals. It wraps skin in velvety, soft texture while you luxuriate, I can't say that word very well, in dreamy notes of dewy peony and tea blossom. Oh, how yummy. So we have that versus the charcoal mask. So I'm going to stop that screen share for a moment. I'll come back to it in a minute. But this you can put anywhere. So if you're playing along at home, this is going to probably be on for about 10 minutes, like this one. You can already see it starting to dry. You can see it on my nose. You can see up there too. And I see, oh my gosh, Monique, tell me a little bit more. Was it peony or plumeria? I feel like Fran has plumeria. I love plumeria. It is one of my favorites. And then Dee, look at this. Her client loves the pink mask. Absolutely. So these, again, all of them are fabulous. And some days you're going to just feel like, hey, I want to have this experience. The pink clay mask is great for oily skin. Speaking of oil, do y'all mind? Can we get a little, girlfriends, can I take off my heavy scarf? I'm just going to get a little bit more comfortable with you. It was so chilly earlier here, but man, I'm getting a little hot as we are on the lights and being together with you. See what you do to me? You get me all crazy. I'm taking off my scarf. That's it. That's all I'll do. But yes, let me tell you the difference again. There's some confusion. So this one right here is going to suck out a lot of the impurities that are deep, deep, deep down, because that's what the activated charcoal does. The pink mask is a little bit more luxuriant. It will help to take off dead skin. It will also give some antioxidants back to the skin, but this is not going to be such a deep cleansing mask. It is going to be more of a surface cleansing mask, but it is delicious. And if you've been, comment below. Take off. I won't take off anything else. Monique is like, okay, the scarf is all that goes. Of course. But I'm going to take off my mask if that's okay in a couple minutes. But I do see we have a lot of fun on our broadcast. But I do want to tell you that when you are a Mary Kay girl from a long time ago, and maybe you've used our botanical line that we had about 10, maybe even 15 years ago, this is very similar to the number 3 botanical mask. And that was a mask that really had that clay to help absorb pimples. Now, here's a little hack. And since it's almost time for our trick or treat. I'm going to give you a treat. See this right here? You can actually go to bed if you have a teenager with the pink mask, put it all over. Actually, it doesn't have to be a teenager. I used to get such bad acne every month. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I would get that big painful one and you can sometimes feel it coming up. You just put it right on the pimple and go to bed. And all night long, it's like sucking out the crud. And I love, love, love this pink clay mask. So again, limited edition. Mary Kay always keeps us on our toes with wonderful new products, and that is one of them. So let's go to another mask since we have the time. We're going to move on to the next mask, which is our Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. The Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, it has acai in it, and it is going to soothe just tired skin. Now, I have found that this product is fabulous for people who are really oily. It can be used for everybody, but my oily friends who never want to put any oil on their face, I want to tell you, sometimes we can strip our face from all the natural oils. So that's something I want you to be very cautious of, because we want to have a natural balance. Your beauty consultant personalizes a skincare system just for you, because if you're not in balance, if you're super, super oily, and then what do? You put all of the salicylic acid, or you're overdoing benzoyl peroxide, or you're doing too much of a harsh product that's not Mary Kay, then all of a sudden you become dry. So now we go from this to this. And your beauty consultant is going to help you create a balance to your skin. And that's what happened to me. I stopped breaking out. I had such more beautiful glow. And because I was using exfoliation and I was hydrating, I started to have my confidence grow. So this is a great gel mask. Let me show you what it looks like. When you open up the gel mask, it actually has just a little pink kind of hint to it, but it's super cool. So comment if you have ever used our gel mask. I'm going to put it over here so you can see. Sorry, I can't use the camera very well. So I'm going to look in my mirror and I'm just going to put it on this side of my cheek. Again, this would be a mask you put on clean face. So you always want to cleanse your skin first, but you can do it morning and night. Now, here's a tip. I like to put this on, and for 10 minutes, you just let it, it just feels so cool and refreshing. And it is a wonderful treat, but you can go to bed with it on. So when I talk about, my kids happen to be a little bit more oily and they didn't want to put a lot of moisture on their face when they had bad acne. If you have clients or you yourself are dealing with that, this gel mask gives water to the skin. And that's what all of our skin needs. Moisturizer isn't about oil, it's about water to the skin. But sometimes we do need to put more moisture back. And some people are more dry. So there are moisturizers that have shea butter or some kind of natural oils. This one, I forgot, I wanted to read to you. Okay, see, I can sometimes wing it. How about this? I want to tell you a couple of key ingredients. I mentioned the acai. This has vitamin B3, exactly what the 3D cleanser and the 3D miracle set. Vitamin B3 brightens. So it's really, really awesome. And this is a great supplement for those products. It also has, let me just read a couple things it says here. It's formulated to attract and maintain moisture, formulated to help balance moisture levels. It has a plant-derived glycerin, and that is a humectant. Anytime you see humectant, it's going to suck in the water, and that is super, super good. It also has an antioxidant superpower called acai. Say that with me, you guys. Acai. I know, it's so much fun to say that word out loud. Acai. I've got some comments here. I use the charcoal mask. I've got Amy says, love, can keep on and go to bed with it on. Yes, so leave it on for sure. So this is a product you can go to bed with it on. However, in the morning time, if you want to use this, you do want to wash it off before you put on makeup. So you can use it for a 10-minute mask at any time. And I tell you what, I do this one for 20 minutes. I wash it off, and then I do this one for 10 minutes. And you can see a little bit of glow. It is so refreshing. So I do recommend this being on your list. It's only $22. It's a great price point. And of course, I think some people are look at these comments. Acai. Yes, there you go. Of course, it doesn't spell like that. It's like A-C-A-I. I would never know how to say that otherwise. But, you know, I became much smarter when I hung around with all these Mary Kay people because I became more worldly. And I love that our pink bubble gives us more exposure. So I learned about all this fancy stuff. Let's talk about another mask. This is actually a gel eye mask, and it has cucumber and it has chamomile, and I love putting this one on. I have to use, let me just tell you, we've got so many great applicators. This is the applicator that I like to use for a lot of my products. It's only 12. Again, great stocking stuffer ideas, but it is easy to wash off instead of always using your fingers. But isn't this cute? This is an organizer. I know one of my girlfriends has one for all of her Cricut. She does Cricut. It's not an insect. It actually is a crafting thing. Anybody out there do Cricut or crafts? Tell me if you're a crafty person. But this also stores a lot of things. And so I grabbed it. I want to say this is 12. We had it again in our last book. Some things are limited, and that was one of those fun things. Can I just, oh, I'm allergic to chamomile. Good to know. Wait a second, Anne. You told me Daisy family, is that what it is? I have never heard of an allergy from Daisy, but I'm glad you're telling me, so we of course can avoid it. Your beauty consultant always has access to the Mary Kay Product Central, and it tells all of the ingredients when somebody is able ahead of time for us to investigate. But this is a wonderful gel. So you can see it's a little blue. Great for puffy allergy eyes. Anybody ever have allergy eyes? So I like to give this as a gift. It's 17. So it's a wonderful little gift. Your beauty consultant can wrap it up. And if you ever go to dinner at somebody's house, never take wine. They will drink it and never remember that you gave it to them. But this lasts longer. And every time she puts it on her eye in the morning with her tea or coffee, she is going to think of you. But you want one for yourself too. And I keep mine in my fridge, and it decreases any of the puffiness for the eyes, and it feels great. Now, we do have other eye products, but I'm just going to be able to touch on a couple before we have to say goodbye in the next couple minutes. So as I'm treating my face to some of these masks, I want to finish with another product. It's not technically a mask, but I don't want you to get scared about what's going to happen as we get more mature and we have more charisma. Okay, it starts with a W, and it sort of happens to even the best of us. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? That yucky word that sometimes we don't want to bring up. Anyone out there? Wrinkles. I know. We don't want to talk about it. But as I am happy that I have a lot of friends and I smile a lot, hey, guess what? I'm going to have a little bit of extra lines here and there. But we can actually do some things about it. I'm not interested in going under the knife, and I've never done anything other than Mary Kay on my face. And I love that we have the glycolic peel. So I'm showing this. Of course, this is the top. But as we end today, Fran says, no, don't say that word. I think it's almost time for us to pull our winner, because I need to put this on, and we're going to pull our first winner for the night. But our facial peel, remember how I talked about the skin on the top needing to be pulled off? Well, we have microdermabrasion, and of course we have other scrubs that aren't really a mask. Those are scrubs. But I want you to know that's really important to get off that top layer of dead skin. But when you go that level, that next level, microdermabrasion is a cosmetic level exfoliator. So you're actually going to help repair the skin from wrinkles, decrease the pore size, and get rid of some of the dark spots or some of the scars. But if you want to go that next level, this is where the glycolic peel comes in. It is a cream. So if I just pump it, it looks like this. And when you put it on your face, you don't rub it in. You're going to put a pretty thin layer just like that. Again, I would do it on clean skin. I look really funny. I've got pink, I've got gray, I've got clear, now I've got white. Oh my gosh. Don't blackmail me with these crazy pictures, right? And I took off my scarf. Oh, what's next? Right? Tell me if y'all are having fun. I love being with you. And next week, we're going to have my sister in crime, Joanna, with us. So that'll be really, really fun. But I'm going to pull our winner, our first winner for the night in just a moment. But I wanted to tell you why this product is a really good investment. If you've ever gone to the Medi Spa, you're looking at $100 a pop for microdermabrasion, or of course, one treatment of glycolic peel. And most Medi Spas or dermatologists will tell you that you need about 5 to 8 treatments to see the results. I don't know about you, but I don't have $700, $500 to throw on my face or blow on my face. And so I really appreciated that the glycolic peel is, okay, glycolic acid is a scary word, but it's not really, really strong acid. It comes from fruit and buttermilk. So anyone out there ever have, I love a good buttermilk biscuit, right? Anybody with me on a buttermilk ranch dressing? Buttermilk is our friend. It's actually a really great product to eat and to consume. As a dietitian, I can tell you that. But the acid is actually glycolic acid. So what is it doing to the skin? Well, as we get a little older, you know, we're firm and tight as babies. We've got that cute little cheeks, and you know, everybody always loves playing with the baby. Well, as we get older, we start to sag a little, right? Our collagen stops being created. And what happens on the surface is our skin cells don't turn over as quickly. So all those dead skin cells, they just stay right there. But the more you help exfoliate and you're using higher quality products, like you go from a mask to then a microdermabrasion to then you can do a glycolic peel, or you can sometimes alternate the two, then you're starting to create faster skin turnover. Okay, give me some loving if that makes sense, because I know that it can be a little confusing. But as you get that skin to turn over, a couple beautiful things happen. Number one, who loves to have more results? Anybody out there love to have more results? Okay, so when you do all of that, then the products that you're putting on the surface of the skin, they're going to go deeper. They're going to work and go to the dermis. And that's where the baby skin gets to absorb all of that good stuff. Okay, so I love your comments. Here's something Pega says, I love the IGL-2. It's one of my favorites. And I am so, so happy for that. Okay, so we have our first winner. And I've got to find my gift bag. I'm just going to hold up. This is just an example of the gift, but we've got our first winner is Miss Monica Seabrook. And I'm so excited that you were on for tonight. So you get to have your gift coming to you. I get to give that to your beauty consultant who will then bring it your way. So let me tell you what's coming up. As I'm letting this finish up for the time, we've got some fun things that I hope you'll join us for. Number one, every single one of you gets credit for our giveaway for the month. That's right. Your beauty consultant has put you in and will put you in for the drawing, and mark your calendars. It will be the first Tuesday of the month. I believe that's the 7th or 8th of November. So join us here because we're going to be pulling our winner, and you are going to take home a faux fur Sherpa blanket and the targeted toning lotion. And guess what? Your beauty consultant is going to win this gorgeous slim laptop bag with coin purse. Isn't that exciting? So every single time you come to an event or you host a party, you complete a survey that your consultant's going to ask as a follow-up to every event. For every 100 or $99 purchase, and every single person you refer to your beauty consultant gets you an additional entry. And look at that. Next week, we are doing all treats, no tricks night. So that, I hope you will join us. On Sunday, we have Self-Care Sunday, so you can talk to your consultant about joining us as well. So I want to just tell you, for being on tonight, we have got a special gift for you. You get to have we have a set. So I do want to just tell you that if you do not have all of these masks, and you have had a lot of fun trying them, and you're thinking your skin feels really, really good, then you are going to get to have a little treat from your consultant. And so, of course, here's one of the treats that we give. When you purchase these 2 items tonight, you're going to get your mask applicator for free. So this is one of our specials. The other special that I want to tell you about is purchasing the Radiance Facial Peel. Like I said, this is the bomb for making that skin really turn over and just having high quality treatment to the skin. Then, of course, you will be able to have the eye gel for half off. So those are 2 of our specials for tonight only. So you can talk to your consultant. She's going to call you afterwards and see what you thought and if you had any questions. But before we go, I do want to tell you, this was in one of the magazines that I was reading, but I just want to reiterate why you never want to mix your skincare, and you really don't want to be going crazy with all these different things. Skincare products take time to show results, and if you change them quickly, you're not giving the ingredients a chance to work. So everything that we mentioned about mixing products and, of course, having the right skincare products for you, that is what your consultant is being trained in, and I get to be one of her teachers. So we're just so excited you were with us tonight. I got to tell you, if you're starting to have a lot of fun and you're thinking, okay, I want to invite one of my girlfriends onto this. You have a minute right now. We're going to give you a moment, and we're going to choose our next winner. But we're going to give you a moment to type in the chat box or put a comment in who you thinking would love to come to our Sunday self-care, or come next week to our all treats, no tricks event. Again, right here, 5:30, we're going to play with some really fun looks. And I have a flyer. I just, of course, don't have it at my fingertips for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my mask. If you have noticed the mask getting a little dry, you can take it off too. I know this one is still a little wet, so I could keep that on longer. 20 minutes is generally what you want for the charcoal mask. The bottom one here with the glycolic peel, let me just tell you, anytime you do anything, if you feel a tingle, that's okay. Tingle is fine. If it ever burns, then you just want to take it off pretty quickly, because anytime you're using vitamin C, that's an acid. It's safe, but it can, of course, be a little bit sensitive for some people. Just take it off. And of course, you can always put some milk if you're ever in a situation. But our Mary Kay products, you have a lifetime warranty when you purchase those products from your beauty consultant. And I just felt very confident being able to try them, knowing that my beauty consultant wasn't going to get stuck with it, because Mary Kay refunds her as well. So we sure hope that you have enjoyed tonight. I want to see who has put in somebody that you're going to invite for next week. I'd love to give you an extra opportunity to go into our last giveaway for the night. How are y'all feeling? Is it feeling good on your skin? I know I'm afraid to take everything off, because I'm going to be like, my whole face is going to be a little naked, right? And Monique told me that's it, no more. Put the names of your people. Anybody I was just with one of my college friends, like just texting her on Facebook message. You know, these are the people that you can invite them. We're now on YouTube, so they could be either watching us, if they don't have Facebook, they could be watching us from our YouTube channel. or of course they can be with us in our Power Pink. Power Pink is more special, but if they're not on Facebook. So just gently wiping it off. I love that sometimes I'll just get in the shower and let it wash off. It's not a peel off mask that hurts. And I appreciate that about the Mary Kay products. Face feels great. I love it. Great comments coming in. Pega says, I'm inviting Sandy Rains, Connor, Cannon, Donner. Good. Put those ladies on the chat list. Absolutely. Keep that list going because every single time they come on to any of our event, I mean, girls, these are all complimentary. They're really fun. I love your feedback because you go into the drawing for the consultant, the customer gift basket for the month. So that's really fun. So keep those going. Okay, friends, last thing I want to tell you is if you're having a lot of fun and you're adding up your wish list, okay, number one, you want to be one of the hostesses. Now, as we get closer to the season, we have so many fun ways for you to be hostess. Of course, women can come and have a facial and you can be a hostess and get your products that you're falling in love with at a great deal. Your consultant will talk to you about her hostess program. But don't just think that's it. We have virtual hostesses where for a Fab 15 or Fab 10 is 10 minutes with your Fab 10 friends on a Zoom or even in Facebook. And we just really quickly talk about some of the hot sellers. You still get hostess credit. Or wait a second, what about a Santa stop by? Santa stop bys are where your consultant comes with her little basket of gift ideas and she shows you some ways that you could save time and shop from your seat and not from your feet. And that's my favorite way of doing Christmas shopping. And you get hostess credit for helping us educate the women about what our service is and what our products can do for them. So I will finish with our last drawing for the evening. I know Monique got to have the first one, and our next drawing right there, our winner is none other than Ann Cave is our winner for the next giveaway for tonight. So Fran, both of your guests were on, and you both get to have a wonderful gift from me to you for being our guest for the evening. So don't forget, every single girlfriend that you give to your beauty consultant who's never tried Mary Kay or doesn't have a Mary Kay girl, you get an additional entry. That's called a referral. So I hope you guys have had a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Julie. Julie Jones was on, and I really, really am excited to see you Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 Eastern is our self-care Sunday. Now, this is all about empowering. We're going to talk about affirmations. We're going to talk about how women think negative thoughts, which is not from God. And we're going to talk about how to change that as we do some skin treatment. We're going to definitely pour into women on Sunday. So if you want to join us, talk to your consultant, and we are both Facebook and YouTube. And then next Tuesday, we're going to have our no tricks, all treats. And we're going to do some really fun glamour looks. Watch it here. My flyer will be up after we are done. So everybody, give it up for your girl, for your consultant that invited you. And thank you from the bottom of a very grateful heart for being on. See you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.